Hello everyone, it's your boy NoukonNeko, your perfect veteran feline friend, purveyor of good vibes. So today, we're here to play some more Genshin Impact. It's been some time last time I played Genshin Impact, hasn't it? Like I forgot what I even did last time. I was doing something in the 3.4 update, right? I was doing either some events or some character story probably. And then Spiral Abyss. Those are the things I can kind of remember. Ooh, yeah, I kind of trying to think if I even did the Spiral Abyss. I think I did. I did do the Spiral Abyss kind of like off stream for like the end of last month. But it's because it's very similar to, you know, the Spiral Abyss before, which I already got max stars from anyways. So it's gonna be not too different. But yeah, so the new 3.5 update has finally arrived on Genshin, and it looks like it has a new story. No new region, but I mean, we already have a new region that we haven't even touched or explored too much from the last update, right? 3.4 update. So no big deal about that. Oh, but you know what I should do? I should try it out. Dea, the new character that just came out. I think I tried Sino already, so yeah, let's give her a try before we start the story. So Dea has I did do like a little demo reaction video on her, but yeah, there's a lot of controversy over her because a lot of people do like the character, but they're not impressed with her kit. Dea can use her elemental skill to create a Fury Sanctum field that will launch pyro damage dealing coordinated attacks when opponents take damage in its area of effect. Additionally, the characters within the field's AoE will have increased resistance to interruptions and transfer part of the damage they take as continuous damage for Dea to bear. Upon using her elemental burst, Dea enters a blazing lightning state in which she will automatically and continuously unleash her flame mains fist. Dealing pyro damage while in this state, her normal attacks and elemental skill will be replaced by Roaring Barrage. Unleashing Roaring Barrage within a short time after Flame Main's Fist Strike will increase the speed in which the next Flame Main's Fist Strike will be triggered. Elemental ores will drop during the trial event challenge to facilitate the testing of the trial character's elemental burst. So, you know, her kit kind of reminds me of like a in-between like Raiden and Zhongli, right? Zhongli for his like for his very powerful shields, right? And then Raiden for her like elemental skill where you do a lightning attack after you do some damage to somebody on the field. That can happen anywhere versus Dea where you have to kind of do it within a circle. Same thing with the kind of the Zhongli shield. And also, it's similar to Raiden's burst, where you have like a mode you enter to do some damage, which what Dea kind of does as well. So I kind of imagine her being kind of like the two, but not as strong as either of the two, right? I don't think she probably would do as much damage as Raiden's burst versus her burst, and her shielding, her like damage mitigation is gonna be partial damage mitigation versus Zhongli's 100% damage mitigation. He's like unbreakable while you're still taking damage for other characters while you're in her field. So that's probably the reason why people are complaining, because she doesn't excel in one area. She's a mix of the two, right? But I guess the other thing that's different about her is instead of doing electro damage or geo damage, she's doing pyro, which isn't as big of a deal lately in Genshin. I think people have been more excited about electro when Dendro came out. But anyways, let's go ahead and give her a try, see how she feels. So that's the field. I can do it again to release another attack. Okay. Well, at least that kind of hits hard. So because of the way she kind of is played,
you're dead meat.
It's really hard to tell whether you're going to be using her as a DPS or as a support. But it really does feel like she can actually do some damage by herself. I haven't even switched characters yet. I just want to like try it without any characters first.
You asked for it.
Oh, that does do something different right there.
Let's get it on.
Her attack, which moves the field. Yeah, not only she has some damage mitigation, right? Like it's like 50-something% damage mitigation, but she also has some healing that she can do after she takes so much damage. So ideally she should be able to absorb a lot of damage, even if it's not 100% like Zhongli's shield or other shield users. But it doesn't feel too bad. I think she just doesn't have one that really shines above other characters, right? If anything, people might be saying that she's a better Xinyan, and I can kind of see that a little bit. She's obviously better than Xinyan though. Xinyan's like another great sword user with pyro element that can do some shielding. So it's very similar in that regard. I guess the difference though is the biggest difference is you probably can't really apply pyro damage as often with Xinyan than you do with Dea. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how people kind of try her out and then crunch some numbers to see what they think about her. Okay, let me go ahead and like get this done for Sino as well. And we tried them before. He's very similar to Razor, but instead of like doing physical damage, he's strictly all electro. I just needed to build up his burst, and that's where his bulk of damage come from.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
When you think about it, it kind of feels a little bit similar to Dea, right? And where you have a kind of mode to do some damage. But Sino is strictly DPS versus Dea is. He doesn't really have any like support related kind of skill.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty. You stand condemned.
He doesn't really you know, actually playing them itself, it doesn't really feel too different. It's just one is pyro and this one's electro.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
But either way, for these characters, I don't really have a need for them, so I will probably be skipping any roles for them, that's for sure. Especially I don't need any of the 4-star and banners as well. I'm more excited for the Ayaka rerun, which is coming up after these banners go away. So I'm definitely gonna save up for that. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's take a look what the next Archon quest is about. Carry Bert. Oh, it's still in Sumeru. I thought it would be kind of more in Mondstadt area for this quest. And it's nice that it doesn't seem like I'm locked from doing it compared to some of the previous Archon quest. I just realized I forgot to brew some tea, but I guess I could do that later when I get more thirsty. Yeah, I usually like to brew a cup right before the stream starts, so I'm like all ready and don't need to walk away. It doesn't take too long to do it though. Maybe I can actually even brew it while I'm mid, like, dialogue. Because dialogues in Genshin are pretty long.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Yep, that's me.
Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What?
So the address is Paimon?
Exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Or maybe he predicted I would be here. But anyways, great. Well, let me see this letter. I'm really curious to see who sent it. It's probably Dainsliff, right?
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
It's been a while. How have you been? I heard that two of you are traveling to Sumeru. And I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately, I've been stepping by the Shafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. Luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you. Come to me then and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya. I wasn't expecting Kaya.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
I mean, why is he even here? You would think he has duties in Mondstadt. Yeah, I can't say I'm hugely surprised. Well, I am kind of surprised. This is definitely Kaya's style.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Yeah, very scheming indeed. Well, no harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with them.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Every afternoon. Surprising that I feel like we mail a letter like this. It's like literally almost impossible to get to where you need it to be. That's like it's like almost like scoring a lottery kind of. I mean, maybe unless you have someone tracking me, I know exactly where I'm at. I know exactly I'm gonna be here. But man, that's if you didn't know any of that, that's a leap of faith. I need to wait for the afternoon, of course. Let's go ahead and turn forward time 16, right? Getting my buttons mixed up. After playing, I think it was Hogwarts, which has like the accept button in reverse as X on the PlayStation controllers, versus this one is all circle. It's confusing me a little bit.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
If only I had my sister's luck.
Here.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
That's quite a bit. Can't imagine somebody drinking every single drink that's possible in the bar.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
You know, maybe he sends out a letter to every single city that he goes to. Almost using the mailman as a second lookout, right? Yeah, if you say so.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Very believable.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Guessing you've been to Sumeru before?
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to go into great detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Dawn Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Hanria.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Speaking of Conria, how much do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
One death afternoon?
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Oh, so he's related to the Abyss Order. I was wondering whether it was just me, but their eyes have like a kind of like a star, like a plus thing. What do you call that part of the eye? Is it pupil?
Huh?
It's trying to compare the two. When I was wondering whether they were kind of related, but technically, Dainsleif is part of the Abyss Order as well, right? He has very similar origins to the Abyss Order. The Abyss Order are like originally his allies.
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes.
Just talking about the eyes.
Pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Yeah, I just never really thought about their eyes until like those camera angles just had a really close up, view of their eyes. So I was like, huh, they kind of do look kind of similar.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
Well, I trust you, Kaya.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
That was kind of a weird way to stand up. It was like kind of all sudden.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
Yeah.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So you said that Albridge founded the Abyss Order? Wait, that's true. I thought my sibling was the founder.
Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
So what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
You've got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
What a way back then? So that was already a thing several centuries ago?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in a Vidya forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Oh, are you concerned about the Abyss Order? Are we waiting for the perfect moment?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
I guess you did order, so it'd be kind of rude to just walk away after ordering your drink. Okay. To the forest. I did my commissions today, so don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I did it earlier with the other affinity members in their world. Just focusing on the story today. Make sure I have the right crew. Oh, one thing I also should do, while I still remember. Check the shop very quick. New month mean more fates to buy. Hey, we're good to go. Okay.
Quietly now. Take flight.
So I picked up a flower that the Whopper flowers buy. This Archon story seems really random just to be here, but I imagine something bigger happens. It's funny. I feel like we haven't really seen any trailers kind of talking about the story at all.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Huh. What are we looking for? I guess we're looking for anything related to my sibling, but it's really random. Go here.
So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Yeah.
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
Right, start with the bed.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
I mean, if there was something in the box, it'd probably be dead by now if it couldn't get out. What in the world is going through your head? You sure are going places with your paranoia? You sure are going to with play. Some phrase I never heard before. You sure are going places with your paranoia.
Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
It's a broken mirror.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up. Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Hilly churros? Can't imagine a normal person being outside. Oh, slimes.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Oh, more.
Wind strike.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
She always hungry? Always think about food. I mean, I guess since she's so small, she doesn't eat so much, but she eats often? Because she probably has a similar amount of energy as a normal person, so... a lot of food. Okay. Need a pyro character.
Gonna be epic.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Thought it was the shadows were kind of weird right there when we entered in this cutscene, kind of. But I guess it went from day to night very quickly, and that's what did that for this particular part. Well, freeloading comes more naturally to you than most.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Paimon's being really cute right now for some reason. This is definitely not a normal question coming from her, but I guess she has that worries all the time as we're like doing things. You make my day every day, Paimon. I could be very nice to her and say that, or I could be very cinder and be like, oh, not really. You're better than nothing, I guess. How did I feel today? Would she get mad if I did the second option? Yeah, I'm not the type to kind of admit it. I'm guessing I think I'm more Sin than I am Dere, but okay. We'll go with the second one. I'm just curious to see how she would react. I know she would be happy if I did the first one for sure.
Okay, fine. fine. Paimon should have known you weren't gonna say anything nice. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister?
Good question, Paimon.
The stars?
Gaze at the stars, just like this. And we point at the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
Travel through the universe, always by each other's side. We saw all manners of hope and despair. This is the first time we've ever been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Tavat.
Yeah, just you wait, Heavenly Principles. You too, Tabat. Literally saying the exact same thing.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, because if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Don't worry about it, Paimon.
Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Well, this is a first, Paimon. Not going to bed before me.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Alright, good night then, Paimon. It's been really cute today for some reason.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Dreaming of my sibling. Can't say that happens to me too often.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a
Day?
deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Why are you going back to the into the forest? How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon anyway? I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him, seeing how I hadn't woken yet? Whatever the case, looks like it's just me here for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. Rather. Wait, did that noise come from inside the house? Paimon, is that you? No reply. Should go inside and check. I can't switch characters. Okay.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Startled me.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
Whoa, just calm down. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
He solved that?
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
Thought so. Still, I don't know if I could trust this person's words just yet. You were nearby last night?
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
If you must, suit yourself. I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
Nor will I pretend to be a saint.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
I was out all night. I'm cold.
You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
Relax. I've been around. It takes a lot to faze me.
Come on then.
Why is this guy so agitated? The Haley Churl. Why do you keep a Haley Churl at home?
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You're from Honoria, aren't you?
Huh? You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria?
Well, I've met others from Conria. Clothes, your I guess everybody from Conria always have like a star-shaped kind of eye, like a plush star. It's funny I didn't notice that until I saw like Dainsleif and Kaya earlier at the beginning of the story.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
Follow no god. In fact, I count some of them as my foes. I follow no god, though. I count some of them as my friends.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
It sounds a little too black and white.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
Yeah, I was like thinking if he's from Conrea, that means he's at least 500 years old, because that's how long the cataclysm has been. Yeah, it most people who suffer through this curse of immortality turn into hilly churros, like what you see right there on the bed. But why is he okay is the question. Is it really similar to Dainsleif? Yeah, I take it that that's how you survived for so long.
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conrea by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So, it is just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. So why did some people turn to hilly churros while you were affected by this curse instead?
Because, although Conrea began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conrea were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
Oh, so it's two different curses. I mean, they live up just as long, but yeah, they change into something else. So, who is this hero churro to you? Could be actually his lover, if I was gonna guess. There's only so much that you would do for somebody that you love. It could be either his lover, or it could be his son or daughter. Either one of those. Because if he's a pureblood, that could be half right there that we're looking at. And that's why they are suffering the wilderness curse. Well, if his lover was like from another, city that came to Conrea, then that would be the reason why this happened to her. Yeah, so who is this hero chore to you?
He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame.
Yeah, I guess being out in the wild kind of makes you kind of go a little bit crazy, especially out in the wild for 500 years without like other contact with other people.
I was a noble of Conrea. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilly troll right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
What happened to the mother?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I'm sorry. You know, this must cause you great pain.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
What do you plan to do now? What were you planning to do around here?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
So the one thing that does not make sense to me is when I first come here, things seemed like it was not, you know, no one was here originally for so long, so why are they here now? Is this a memory? Am I who I am? Am I me or am someone else? Am I my sibling? Yeah, this is kind of a bit weird. I guess the whole Archon story is kind of revolving around this little guy. Sleeping away.
Over here.
Crafting bench? What were you going to use this for?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Cover his clarity of mind? When we were in the chasm, Dane said that the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really not possible?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
I think he kind of needs it himself. Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
You know, there must have been a reason it was banned.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
Alright, don't get too worked up. I understand, no matter what, you have to try.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
What's this? I've seen this before. A mushroom? Never seen a mushroom like this, of this kind before.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
Yeah, I happen to have some. I picked some before.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Oh. I had to do it myself. Earth and water, wind and fire. Craft for me what I need. I actually didn't know I saved that every time I used the crafting table. If I knew at one point or forgot. Maybe it's just at this crafting table. Wait. Did he tell me what exactly I'm crafting? He's telling me I just need to follow the instructions, but hold on. It's not materials. It's not artifact. Need this taboo medicine of the royal court. Okay, must be this, 'cause it has all the things I need. Okay. You know, I'm like wondering whether it's either I am like going through my sibling's perspective, remember or something like that, or I went back in time. But that seems a bit more far-fetched than kind of seeing your sister's memory in a dream.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Excuse me? Is it time to give Cavalry-bert the medicine?
No. We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Ouch. It can't be easy for someone from Conrea. Yeah, I understand your reluctance. Since he needs the God of Wisdom's power, should I get the healer to help? Forget it. I would hate the gods. It could complicate things. I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Okay, statue of the... Oh, okay. Can't teleport either. Can't change characters. Something's definitely fishy with this, right? I definitely have traveled in a different time. Not sure if it's a memory or whether it's like literally like time travel, but I'm very curious to travel somewhere else.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing?
Not going to spoil it, but I don't like him. He's odd so far, but he doesn't seem too bad right now.
God of Wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul. My son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Conrea have truly suffered. You know, I could probably ask him to learn the truth. Well, maybe that may be too painful for him to kind of share. He's not exactly normal right now. Well, why would Conrea and the Seven not coexist in peace?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
This will get better. Yeah, if I'm right about what's happening, technically this is when the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata probably already passed, and Nahida just it's been born and she's been kind of growing. Again, this is all assuming that we're back in the past. Here you go, Caribert.
Caribert?
Hopefully this works. The Helitro seems almost lifeless. Its reaction to everything are criminally weak.
Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
With your help, I choose to make the medicine.
Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert.
Trust me, you're not gonna like him either. What we're about to see. Anything?
Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
I should stop this.
You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Calm down. There might be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons? What do you mean?
Such as, who knows, perhaps the dosage was too low, or maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
You have to exhaust all the options. Unless you are ready to give up on Army Bear.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
That's the spirit. I'll keep helping you. To have infinite time, yet no hope, can only be called tortured.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Where did you get those mushrooms from anyway?
I grow them in that field.
Wait, in a field? Like a crop?
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Fine.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Curry Bear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Got it.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Hey, let's get some water. By walking. I can't even. Wait, I could use abilities. Huh. It's actually kind of far. Imagine if you couldn't zip like this. Yeah, something doesn't feel right about all of this. Obviously, if I'm in the future and they're not there, something bad happened to them. To them both. Yeah, very worrisome, but he's cursed, right? Wait, how do I get it back up? Cursed, so he shouldn't be able to live this long or forever and still be there.
You're back. Carabear's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding.
Not stable.
Anyway, give me the water.
Yeah, here, sure. Wait, what? Strange mushroom watering water. You drew this water at 2 in the afternoon from a waterfall besides the statue of the 7, just like I instructed. Huh. Very specific. Yeah, but here.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house.
Of course.
Understand?
Your secret is safe with me.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
What? Monsters? So many of them. Looks like they're coming from the field. They want the nutrients. Just wondering if he'll somehow attract monsters. Better fend them off. Is this where something bad happens? Is he gonna blame me for what happens to his son? Is that the reason why I'm not gonna like the dad so much?
With wind and cloud.
Like I'm fighting off these guys based on what we just did on the field.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
He totally baited me. Gonna find out
we pick
at the
the
end.
mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Yep, sure do. Let's grab these mushrooms. These strange mushrooms. Using up my plants. It's fine. I think I have enough. The medicine's ready.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
But though the curse denies you even this, you still have Caliber.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
Yeah, I kind of wonder how he's gonna pray this time. You know, I've been always wondering whether praying to these statues actually do, like, connect you to the Archon. Kind of feels like it doesn't, but yeah, I don't know that.
We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Caribert!
What? He left the house? I mean, I guess the medicine kind of worked and just kicked in later.
Oh no! He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on! We have to catch up with him!
Yeah, this can't be good. I mean, he could probably recognize his own son from other Hilichoros, right? Oh, where would the son even go?
That's not Caribert.
No, it's not. There's no silk scarf around his arm. Oh, I didn't even catch that detail.
Right. Caribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Still, this Hilichurl, there's something strange about it.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
Let's go have a look.
Yes. The more we know about hilly churls, the better.
I'm an eater at Fate's End. Something tells me this is gonna be very shocking. Oh, is this a stealth mission?
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Unknown Sanctuary.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
What are those hilly trolls doing?
Huh. It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Here, this creepy scene. Eerily familiar. Most of them I don't want to get spotted, right? Who are they praying to, though? Gee, what? Who are these statues? Crazy that get close without getting detected. Could attack. Probably could beat them up, but that's probably not a good thing to do in front of our, you know, person that's with us right now. Oh wait, maybe? I'm kind of wondering. Okay, I thought so. If it's back in the past, maybe I figured that they are not hostile right now. People might still remember who they were. Maybe conflicts happen later, and that's why they're treated very badly in the future.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Use your dream character? Yeah, who are we talking about specifically? Didn't recall seeing any other character. Surprising that I could actually catch these chests. Sometimes I actually would walk past them. Yeah, being colorblind makes it hard for me to spot them. I kind of wish they were like a bit more obvious. does look familiar.
Quietly now.
Very similar to like, oh, economy. Oh.
Busted.
My apologies.
Well, let's just say they were trying to attack me. I was just trying to walk past them. Okay, so there's a little puzzle right here. I can't go directly right in. Can I go up? Not quite. It's not exactly letting me climb. Guess we'll go the other way. This way's kind of locked as well. Need to kind of go up, but it's not letting me climb. Well, this is the only other way to go.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself?
Okay, so what does that do? I have 2 of it now. But hey, this means... Oh yeah, I can open the door. Okay, so that solves that case. So the other side should have... Switch? No switch? No switch. Well... I only have 2 of wherever this is.
Seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Yeah, I would need another. So I guess we'll just go back. Check out that room that just opened up. Oh, Ayaka. So Ayaka is one of your dream characters. So that means you don't have her yet, right? And she's going to be coming soon. So you're really excited to roll for her. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, like she's one of the characters I've been saving up ever since the game launched. And I was pretty excited when I actually got her. And by the time I saved up so much, I was able to get quite a bit of copies of her to get some constellations. It's the final one. Wait. Oh, it's fine. Before I entered that over there, I forgot if there was another chest. I just do one last check. Now that both doors are open. Nope. Looks like we're good to go. I think either portal actually would have been fine. Open door? Explore a door? Yeah, super excited to get her. I lost your 50-50 first time. The last time she came out and I got mad and gave up, but this is your time to get her. And same for 8 months. Yeah, 8 months is quite a bit of time. You definitely should be able to get her for sure. But either way, I could still wish you luck to get multiple copies of her and get her, you know, at her more stronger form. Yeah, I'm excited to get more copies of her. Have you thought about what water characters to use with her?
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
Abyss Herald? No, he doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Oh.
Desolation!
Gotcha.
He's an Ice Abyss Herald.
These are about to get dicey.
But apparently he could get frozen still. Yeah, this is why you want to get water characters. Okay, I'll let him unfreeze very quick.
Busted. Take flight. Yeah.
Oh, this might be problematic right here. Yeah, he's iced now.
Stand back. One with nature.
Luckily for me, I have Kazuha and Bennett actually ready.
Whirling snow.
Yeah, that's right. He's gonna be immune to Yaku's attack.
Here comes the catch.
That doesn't freeze him either. Yeah, he's gonna be a problematic character for me. Cryo characters are usually, enemies are usually gonna be more problematic for me to fight. This is my main source of damage. And you kind of have to start relying on other elements. Yeah, I really don't have much damage.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Energy?
Busted.
As one with wind and cloud.
Ready to go. Come over here. Over here.
Wind strider. These are about to get dicey.
Almost there, almost there, almost there. Ouch.
And devour! Who was that? He was...
I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe. He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
You have some unconventional taste. I just have lots of combat experience.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Okay. Yeah, well, good thing I have Bennett in my party. I normally wouldn't have Bennett in here. Though I would have had a better combination to fight against that that Abyss Herald if I was using my real team to fight. I would have used like a Hyper Bloom team, a Hyper Bloom Fridge team. Okay, this is not where I need to go, but I was just very curious. Yeah, I'll head back for now. Maybe I will eventually have to go down here. Or was that where I came from? Kind of thought I came from here, though. Problem conversion, the unpinned factor. Oh, it's a new day. That's what happened. Probably a new event that just appeared. Most likely.
I think we've made it to the end.
What is that thing? Oh, a giant crystal. Wrapped in chains, hanging in mid-air, emanating in a sinister aura. There's no mistaking it. It's just like the default statue. So, it does have something to do with the Abyss Order, and these worshipping hilichurls remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. Hey, this place is bad news. We've got to go. Ed?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for power that you covet?
Whose voice is that? It must be coming from right inside my head. Can't Aid hear it?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
Sinner?
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Who in the world are you? What do these words mean? Voice. It's gone. He's not gonna turn to Abyss Peril, is he? Aid?
What just happened?
Well, I would like to
When
know.
I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
Are you alright now?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Something's not right about this place. We need to get out of here.
Oh, is that so? All right, as you wish.
Something tells me he's gonna be coming back there like a drug addict. But I mean, hilichurls are naturally kind of drawn to places like that, right? For that particular reason, it kind of gives them relief. Figured that would happen.
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay!
Don't we still need to go to the statue of the Seven? Why are we back here?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
That sounds like a ridiculous idea, but if you insist...
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
A dose of medicine.
Cory Bear.
It's waking up.
Papa?
Cory Bear! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Cory Bear! My dear son!
Can't believe it.
You see? It worked! Cory Bear can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me?
He's gonna go in shock.
Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and, you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask.
Wow. You know, I never did look at, what they look like behind the mask.
Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
What happens when you do? How would he eat?
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Guessing is kind of like a seal that kind of keeps them.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
It's unbelievable.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave... Now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
But hey, that was not a god. that was a sinner.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy?
I mean, well, he said it himself.
You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Fine, go ahead. The experience has deeply affected him. Not that he was particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. Guess I better catch up with them anyway. There are monsters everywhere. I can't stand by and let him fall into their hands. The cavern again. Am I still locked? I am still locked. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep playing until I am able to do other things besides being stuck in the story. It'd be hard to kind of do commissions if I'm not able to kind of move around. So I really have no choice but to continue until this is over. Oh, and I didn't see her coming for a bit because I was busy with the story. But yeah, you got Ayato, her brother. He has 207% crit damage. Ooh, that's really high. The 8% crit rate, triple crown, and he's decent. Triple crown, wow. Yeah, you went all out. But yeah, the pairs should really work well together, so I can see why. Yeah, they are siblings after all. One thing I haven't figured out is why am I not able to change characters? Maybe I should have done it outside, but this whole time I was not able to do it.
Quietly now.
Ouch.
My apologies.
Yeah, I was like thinking Yato's burst would give plenty of water application for Ayaka to kind of freeze people.
Whirling snow.
Gotta wait. So one thing you could do is even if your cryo damage can't hurt the enemy, you can wait until your normal attack turns back to normal. But you just need to not dash or dodge. I'm not like skipping any chests, am I?
No. Impossible. What happened?
Gone. But it was right here.
The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
That seems unlikely. You wouldn't have both seen the exact same illusion.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
Yeah. Yeah, you're turning into a zealot. Yeah, let's just get back.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
I mean, what does it even mean to be a sinner? That's one thing they haven't really told us either. Okay, take him back to the house. I wasn't expecting it to disappear wherever that was, but maybe it moves around. It's weird to sound. Statues don't normally move around.
Where has he gone?
He's not here.
Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him?
Yeah, you probably, it would have been a good idea if you stuck with your son, right?
No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
Maybe he ran off. But why?
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
Then we have to find him first. There's no time to lose.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh no. Did he?
He took off his mask and looked at the mirror? What happened?
The mirror! It's broken!
Hasn't the mirror been broken this whole time? I guess the child still thinks he's at the present, but this is obviously not the present. What does the broken mirror mean?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him.
I mean, you can't blame the son to be curious. Anybody would be curious what they look like. But yeah, I actually don't know what a heliotrope looks like underneath the mask. So, how bad can it be? I always kind of imagined they would look like they would have like a goblin face or like an orc face, something like that. But that wouldn't be too bad, would it? I mean, you wouldn't look like yourself, but oops, I'm going the wrong way. Here?
Take it easy.
Is that the mask?
It's his scarf.
His scarf.
He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Not gonna be good. I already know it.
Caribert! Caribert! Where are you?
I see people.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
I mean, yeah, that's not how you talk to normal people. Aid?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
Uh-oh.
You... Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same! I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
Stop it, Aid. Stop it, or the forest rangers and I will have to make you.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
I mean, is it gonna be far-fetched if we told them that it's one of those hairy turtles could be his son?
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
There's still hope. That could have well been Carrie Bear.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Something tells me something bad's gonna happen to Carrie Bear, and he's totally gonna be blaming everything, everyone for this. Blaming the gods. Sorry, I already blamed the gods already for everything, but oh, he's live. Wait, he's not gonna.
Carrie Bear!
Found him.
Carrie Bear, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Carrie Bear, come back.
Wait.
It's time to go back.
Do we even know that's the son? Because he took off the scarf.
Carrie Bear?
Responding. He relapsed?
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Carrie Bear. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Hold on. Something's not right with him. What has that strange power done to him?
Papa.
Carrie Bear.
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Carrie Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
Persona? That's all I can think about with the mask. But,
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
happened? Did I faint? Remember Carrie Bear taking off his mask off, but then...
Ah, traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together.
Why?
Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
What do you mean true identity?
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
I never met you.
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberich.
Alberich? Wait, that's... Wait. That's Kaya's dad? Like, ancestor? Alberich? Can't be.
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, eh? The power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
What happened to Caribert?
That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew.
What does that even mean?
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
The loom of fate? What does that even mean? Wait, the term again, the loom of fate. Why did I have I heard that before? Right about this being from the abyss, but the abyss is sinister and dangerous.
Sinister? Dangerous? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Princess of Conria.
Why did he just call me?
I gotta look in the mirror. Gonna look like a sister? Yeah, I knew it. Surprised he didn't realize this the whole time.
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
I mean, you would have thought things would be weird if Paimon wasn't going to come back, right? For how long were we in there for? And then also, Hainslev was gone for a long time, which is kind of odd, but okay. But yeah, I kind of figured I would have... I kind of called it in the beginning that it was like memories from his sister in the past.
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since.
But the question is, were those memories, or did our bodies and minds just like literally switched around for that very moment? Like, was I actually really there in the sister's body? That I don't really know.
Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
It sounds like it's just memories, But why? I don't think she would like would kind of freak out from her own face. But yeah, the founder of the Abyss Order, Alberich. What happened to him is a good question.
You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
And despite that, my sister ultimately sided with him, didn't she?
You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
I have a story to tell you.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path?
Huh. I mean, it's weird because he was there in the past. I don't know why he was gone for so long, but it's kind of weird that he didn't get catch any wind of all of this. Even weirder that the sister never said anything to him about it when they were like travel companions. I also wish I could know what she thought about all of this. But one thing is clear. This was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
Would I find mushrooms still?
Here. Well, let's start digging and see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
Done. You can open your eyes now.
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
I think the bones of the man belong to Clothar Alberich.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Perhaps he did.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
He?
Who's he?
You mean the voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
It's just a memory. It all happened 100 years in the past.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
there goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Oh, Paimon. One more thing.
What is it?
I have to really say this. Okay, fine. I missed you.
Huh?
And we are done. With the Archon store already. One stream, isn't that amazing? Yeah, okay, yeah, we're done with the Archon story. So I only have 3 character stories left to do. Wait a minute. Make that 4. Yeah, there's another one. I could wait to claim it. I don't want to trigger things right now. I find here, I'll go ahead and do it. I eventually will do it anyways within this month. On the red silk. So going to the Grand Bazaar probably would trigger something. So that's the one thing I worry about claiming early, because sometimes it would trigger events off stream that I didn't mean to do. But if I stay away from the Grand Bazaar, that'll be safe. That won't probably be easy when all my other quests kind of requires me to go back here. But I'll try to stay away the best as I can. Let's not be out in the wild right now and park myself in leeway. The good news is I'm pretty sure that event that just came today, it's probably a monostat, right? Hangout series moment is no events yet. Odd. I kind of thought something popped up earlier. Maybe it's a new day and it just reminded. Oh, maybe it's commissions. Nah, it can't be. Something weird. Something happened. Well, I think it's safe to say I can hang out here for now until the next time I stream some Genshin. Or closer to the crafting table. I could actually condense the resin right now. I have enough resin to condense. I could worry about that later. Okay. We're pretty much ready to kind of end the stream, but before I do that, let's have a little bit of fun. I have been probably saving a lot of wishes, some fates. I have 41 standard, and it's not like this banner is going to change too much. Wait. Maybe I should not do it yet. Yeah, I should actually wait. Why I should wait? Because Dea is going to be added to the standard banner after she's gone. So that could give me a chance for me to get her. Because I don't think she's here yet, right? Tanari's here. Having more chance to get new characters isn't a bad thing. So yeah, I could probably wait. I'll wait just a little bit longer. I was gonna roll for fun for you guys because you guys stayed with me this long, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait. I'm not in a rush to get her.
Like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate.
But yeah, so the story's getting pretty interesting, right? I always had this little theory that the sister triggered a lot of crazy events that happened that caused the collapse 500 years ago. And she's, trying to kind of rebel against the gods that, cause
a blade in
part of the cause of what happened.
As a
Obviously, the sister probably came to the village, tried to help, Conrea initially, and that didn't really rub the gods too well when their followers are kind of going to the city and kind of trying to what's the word for it? It's almost like when you kind of trade your faith for another one. Almost like become like a traitor to them. Something like that. So that part did not, you know, go so well when they kind of saw that happening. And obviously it caused the conflict, right? It caused a lot of darkness to happen. And obviously the Archons aren't exactly aligned to the, you know, heavenly principles. Seems like they are kind of rebelling themselves against whatever was happening. They don't quite agree. They probably were originally like all for the heavenly principles, but after Conrea, something changed, right? That's why Zhongli is willing to give his gnosis away, and you know, whoever the Saritsa is obviously is planning something like this for a long time. And that's why they're all kind of working alongside her. Yeah, like Raiden's sister died because war happened. Great Lord Brook Devonta is also affected by it, right? That's why we have the Lesser Lord Hida now. So it all kind of stems back what happened to the collapse, right? But I don't exactly know what fully happened. Whether it really was the god's fault or whether it was your sister's fault. But we'll find out more in the future as we keep playing Genshin, right? Okay, so I'm gonna assume the next time I stream some Genshin, there might be some events that will appear. If it appears, I will prioritize the events first. Then, if I complete all those, I would do character stories. I think the next time I stream Genshin is gonna be sometimes next week. During the weekend, I tend to do like collabs, play multiplayer games with other Affinity members, but that's to be determined. I don't exactly know exactly what's in plan in store. We kind of figured those things as the days come. But if there's no plans with them, let's say they're all busy, then I will definitely be streaming more Genshin. But let's assume that that's not going to happen, and it's going to be sometime next week. So I tend to do lots of group activities during the weekends and a lot of solo streams during the weekdays, starting on Tuesday. Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are like my solo days for sure. But all the other days is like kind of a gamble. It's gonna be based on chance and how we're all like want to do things, depending on what things are going on. I can't say that it most likely will be something Minecraft related if we do something. But yeah, and this isn't the only game I cover, right? So I'm also still covering Holocure. I'm hoping to beat the game with all the characters in Holocure. There is still Hogwarts Legacy. That's still something I'm going to be working on slowly as well. I want to at least get one of that in per week, but all the rest of their streams should be all Genshin related streams. So yeah, if you guys want to see more on this in the future, just let me know. I'll catch you guys later. But it's very late for me right now, so I'm going to call it a night. So thanks for watching. Have a good night. NoukonNeko signing out. Bye-bye.